Almost trapped.
1 minute.
Can you see it? Exactly.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
That's perfect.
There's two ways that you do it. You either do what's called a circumference, where you just go around and you're creating distal length. That's what working around, and you're not getting it on the coronary band, and you're pulling tight on the toe, but you're not pulling forward. You
The
go
6
across.
inches are on the knee.
And I come down on this side.
And
That will
Robert,
create
Dennis,
like an
James,
or
Lewis,
car shoe.
and
It
Travis.
will give you
Our 6 interns.
heel support.
Sid, why didn't you enter the intern division?
And then you can put a shoe, regular shoe on the bottom.
Oh, Sid.
It's crisscross right here. And then I'm going to get, that's what that's going to do, is going to give you more material right underneath the frog. And then I'm going to have less material. And I know material in front of the apex of the frog, if there's any kind of founder or anything like that.
So that's already wet.
Yeah.
I've already dipped it in water.
I've already dipped it in water. If I didn't, I can throw water on it after. It all depends what I'm trying to do. If I have a laminitic case, if I have a flat bottom, like underneath there's no concavity on the bottom, I'm going to put a 2-inch cast around it where I get just a little bit of distal length. That's the only goal. Then I'm going to put it on top of this. It's ethyl vinyl acetate, which I was just telling Allison. I was shopping for shoes and found out that it's an open cell material, so there's breathability. You're not going to have to worry about thrush, so long as you use a casting material that is got this sort of open weave. It's very large weave. It's not like a human cast, and there's a lot of stretch. So for those people who are really concerned about expansion, that's not going to be an issue because of that substitution. So then, if I've got laminitis, I've got a flat foot, he's not coming through the bottom, because if he's coming through the bottom, I'll probably drill a hole on this, whether he's coming through, and try that. But if he's not, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 2-inch cast, which is going to cover just the rim. I'm going to put this on top. If he can't pick up his foot, I'm just going to take another shoe and just go like this. And then I'm going to take a larger cast, so this is 3 inches, it comes up to 4 inches. And I'm using the entire roll, and I'm going all the way around. And I'm getting a lot of the material underneath it. So then it starts to harden. I'm coming up all the way up, just below the coronary band. It's fantastic to gauge for when you come back 6 weeks later and see how much growth you have. Because if he's more comfortable, he's going to walk. And then I'll pick up maybe at the last minute and make sure I've got a lot of material on the bottom, because that's what he's going to. So, I just had a lot of success on it myself, probably more than I should. I'm controlling the whole hoof capsule, plus the ability to create the breakover where the horse, because the horse basically decides where the breakover. You don't have to do a lot of use.
Is there a difference between that and that?
No, it's the same. But you see, so there is this give. You put it on the horse's foot. When the horse puts a 1,000-pound weight on it, it goes to that. No, it stays there.
No, you're right.
Then it sets there. Yeah.
So, but while the horse is moving.
But what's the point of the give if the give is failing? We're not, if you have a good, that's a good thought. I'd love to talk about that. If you have a good foot that's going to give, then he's not going to give too much. If you have a bad foot, then the problem is you hope for failure because he's giving too much.
So what you're saying is this will expand to the maximum
Necessity. Then it'll pull. Yes.
And is there a difference between allowing you to set weight bearing?
No, you need to set a weight bearing, always. Because I see a lot of expansion going the wrong way. And that's what I deal with. And you can deal with it from just dealing with it from the bottom, but I can't tell you how successful you can be in molding the foot, taking off more toe than you ordinarily would, or dressing underrun heels, wrapping that foot up and controlling the expansion. Like when you were saying, I was listening when you were saying, when you come back to it 6 weeks later and that foot wants to go out there, you're not going to have that much of an issue with that. If you put the trim on to begin with the way you want it, and then you're going to start to see more growth going down. I have had people say to me, "Oh, Marcia, I used it for 3 or 4 months, and then I started to notice that maybe what was going in was bigger." And it looks like it may have the effect like, oh, is it squeezing the foot? No, that's already the size it was. Now you're growing in a bigger foot. That's fantastic. At that point, I have maybe just there's a time when you can shift off to just shoeing or just barefoot or whatever you're going to do. Faster, putting it on for.
Let's say like a very thin wall and thin wall that we throw 16.
Then you're definitely going to want to go. You know what? This
I said more than one.
Oh, more?
If you don't want to, can you use a whole roll and a half roll?
Oh, I do that all the time, and then I let them go first out even shoot because they'll take forever. But I know what you're saying. You want to create more foot.
Can I say the other half?
Oh, no. I put it on the other side. So, as a matter of fact, I was asking them to put a line so you know where the middle is so that you can afford it. So I'll put... Yeah, so to speak. Yeah, I hate to say it, because I don't.
You're barefoot caster.
Yeah, I am because I don't know how to put a nail in. I'm too young.
But you're not afraid of nails.
No. No. I'm suggesting you nail shoes to the bottom of these. I mean, I wish I could. Because if I don't, what I do is I put half the cast on, go to the other half real quick. And then I got the same effect. Like, I'll get 6 weeks out of the cast. I've had 3 months. I use 2 casts. Would you like to? Now, so this is a 2-inch, and these are obviously the easiest to work with. And anybody can try. I've got extra gloves.
But you have to remember, he's a registered entity. He can't publish it without
I want to do you on YouTube. Is that okay?
Don't remember that's the big stuff.
Yeah, don't you get a cut?
Don't I get a cut?
Okay, so they come in 2-inch, all of them are 4 yards. They're starting to come out with some 3-inch 3 yards, 2-inch 3 yards. So people are asking for 3 yards. But Dave's philosophy is that you really need all 4 yards. You really need it.
Unless you got a real little horse.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
Okay, so now I dip this in the water.
Dip it in the water.
Am I going to, just pretend. Okay, you got to get it on. So does it matter which, does this go, oh yeah, that folds this way. So I'm going to have this, and I'm going to start it.
You're going to put your thumb at the heel, you're going to hold it with your thumb. Yep, and you're going to, exactly. You're going to go all the way around, and that's what's called the circumference. You know, that's when if you just need distal length, that's what you're going to do. You see, and
I can see where you might not pull it tight enough originally.
What's that?
I can see where you said you didn't get them tight enough the first time.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But you tend to...
And it's very difficult to do on this foot, by the way, because it's...
Am I pushing too...
No, it's just that it's on plastic.
Oh, that's why it's slipping.
Yeah, you're not going to have it on plastic at all. I mean, it's not going to act that way. I'm filming him.
Your camera's now, listen. Would I be going too slow? Would I need to speed up?
It all depends. If you got it dry, you're okay. Now, imagine if you went, instead of across, you might start going down.
Going down.
Yeah. If you needed more coverage on the heel, and then you come up that, yeah, there you go. That's the crisscross. Now, that's going to give you a lot more navicular support. Be surprised at, you know what you guys are, you know what the part that's really fantastic? Is that you don't realize how sore it is for these horses to really move those heels. You know, I mean, you put the egg bars on and we all know it's not a fantastic solution. But what you're going to see is if you've got horses with heel pain and you do things like this, even ring bones, when they don't get that torque anymore, good things start to happen.
How do you end it up?
Now
he's going to put that foot on the ground. You know, and then
he completely cover the foot.
No, you don't want. I don't like to put it on the front of the right down.
Came up too far.
No, you did beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's exactly the way it should look. Then you move that out of the way. I mean, how much better do you want it to look?
It's the first sound horse I've ever shot.